something really horrific. I said it first. Get owned. If you do, I just probably would mute it and use it anyway, because I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to aim lab again. No. I mean, like, I'm not going to aim lab again today. I'll aim lab again tomorrow, but I'm not going to play the aim lab again. So I'll just mute it and then record over, or mute that one part or something. But that's a lot of work, so. Whenever I watch someone who aims good, it doesn't ever look. It looks like impressive, but it always looks like, wait, I feel like I could just do that right now, but I can't do that right now. Really? You don't watch people like look? Okay. If you not saying that I aim good, but like if you watch me doing aim labs, are you not thinking like, oh, that's doable. I could do that right now. Like the way that I'm doing it. Is it? They're pretty much the same concepts, just applied less frequently and to less obvious ways. Like it's not they're not the enemies aren't just like purple dots that are strafing left and right. They're people with heads that strafe left and right. Ignore the bodies. They don't have bodies. Just click the head. Why did I get like almost exactly the same score that time as the last time? Well, no, it just was impressive. I don't usually get that close in scoreline. I was just consistently bad. Nah, you'll get him. You got that Shurima shuffle mechanics. He got that. Can you Gangplank Phantom Barrel yet? All most of the time, like 75% of the time. Okay. What? Is that not like the most? Isn't that like the best Gangplank mechanic for lane? Well, if they walk in the area, then you hit them with a barrel. If they don't, then you're zoning them off from CS, and you get free CS while they're zoned away. That's how Gangplank works, no? Yeah. You yeah. Manage your passive. Because that's true damage, so that's what you do, right? Is that not how all matchup works? If you don't play good, then it's not good. Oh, okay. Just so you're saying like Gangplank just scales better than Scion? Oh, Gangplank doesn't scale, but so Scion scales. Okay, you're saying like the Gangplank has to like yeah. Well, that's Scion. Scion scales really well, so you have to be beating Scion, and that's the Scion. That's not Gangplank. It's like no matter who you are, if you're not a scaling champ and you're playing against Scion, you have to be able to beat him when he's weak. Yeah, but that's because an advantage early game like follows through into late game, right? So it's twice as good, you know? An advantage of one, like let's say you're just using easy numbers. Let's say you're 100 gold up on your opponent 1 minute into the game, or you're 100 gold up on your opponent 20 minutes in the game, right? The 1 minute of the game, 100 gold up, that's a lot more effective because that's going to help you spiral into being 700, 1,000 gold up 20 minutes in the game, you know? I think the problem League Riot has run into here. Yeah, she's very strong. But like I think the problem Riot's run into is that in the professional scene, right? The best champs right now are the ones that are really strong early because that's yeah. But in like people who are bad, right? Like gold and below, right? For League, late game scaling champs are the best because people aren't good at asserting early pressure and ending games, right? And so it's just whoever scales the best for the end. Like they have significantly, so they're in this problem where they need to figure out how to balance both at the same time without having one interfere with the other. Yeah, yeah, I see that. I see that all the time. Like dives. Yeah, that's why you always see like Kasante top, Renekton top, Aatrox top, right? Those champs that can like start a slow push off the very one, like yeah, they start slow push like level 1 and they try to all in you level 2, you know. They can tower dive, they can stun you, they have the sustain to be able to stay in lane and stay strong and build up like that. I have no clue. I think the people who watch this don't care about this. Like they're just. I feel like everyone who, if anyone chooses to watch this, they're just listening to listen. At this point, these aren't very popular. They're just more practice for me than anything. Your Valorant experience. Yeah, that's fine. No, this is just on the comment banana thing. Oh, how'd you do? Oh. I think you should now recognize that since you're not doing good, this is not the time to experiment, try different characters, try different play styles, instead of trying to fall back into what you've been doing before. No, not fall back into. I said don't fall back into what you're doing. Go try out new stuff. That's what I said. I said you shouldn't fall back into what you're doing. Go try out new stuff. Now is the time to try stuff. Omen's so much fun. I think you would like Omen. Yeah. Get Omen, get Omen. Play some Omen. They've made it easier to unlock people now. Like you unlock them faster. More than that, I think. You 4,000. If you play like 3 games a day, it'll take you like 3 days to get a new agent. I think. I don't know. I'm not actually sure. I could just be confused on how much it scales. Learning different lanes is like learning different roles. What do you mean? No, they're not. They're not the same thing. So they're like the same thing, but they're not. What does that mean? Mm-hmm. They're solo lanes. Mm-hmm. How is that not obvious to you? Yeah, but champions in League have different abilities. Agents in Valorant have different abilities. A bruiser is different than a tank. A controller is different than a sentinel. Mm-hmm. Well, you damage them. I don't know. I mean, it's equally as similar in every game, though, because like no, I don't know. I think you're trying to draw similarities where it wouldn't make sense. So you're struggling to draw the similarities. Real. Making conclusions about similarities is fun though. So no, don't blame you to try. I'm just not seeing any of the similarity. Like none of the things you're saying are true. I'm saying it's fun to do, but like I don't know about these. that was your that was your quoting the people who were you were tutoring that you're bad at explaining things. You could have just said, "I've been told that I'm bad at explaining things." 8 people in the past of the tutoring. When I explain, you're bad at explaining things. Yeah, Cheeto, Cheeto. No, maybe little, but not really. No. Oh, that's fun. I would too. Me too. Which shape? Triangle, circle, square. That's no. I want to be Lilia shaped. I know you do. I was lying. I don't want to be Lilia shaped. Lilia's a deer. I think being shaped like a deer would be. I'm still a human, but I'm just shaped like a deer. Is that what we're proposing? I could be shaped like a deer if I wanted to. I could just like put on a costume and boom, I'm shaped like a deer. The sun is a deadly laser. Fade is fade. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. A second one. A second person. Ooh, I popped off at the very end. Who wants to be your deer butt? 1312 Negro Arroyo Lane, New Mexico. No, I said it's the address from Breaking Bad. Negrya? No. Neygra. That's what it was. You watch what a lot? Haven't heard of him. Like the ones on his face. He's smiling. It's intentionally phrased silly. I think that they're a goober. Who would do such a thing? Who would do that? What? What just happened? Mods. Crumple Wall Maria. Mods breach Wall Maria. Mods armor his Titan. I haven't seen it. Yeah. Well, what if I do see it? They don't care. There's the guy who wears the blind thing. Jojo. From the adventure. Jojo. That's what they call him. But like, guh. You know? You have said it before. I already know what you're gonna say before you're gonna say it. Your next line's gonna be, if it doesn't form, it's gone. Was that a JoJo reference? JoJo from Jujojo Kaisen. Jujojo Gaijin. Jujojo Kaisen. What? Why are you just adding J? I'm just saying the name of it. I don't even talk. What are you doing? Don't do it. Not anymore. There's a blanket. Taste the sun. Why is he your child? I heard that. The water should be not in front of businesses. The water is sleeping in front of businesses. What the frick, water? This is why we've spiked the benches. The water. I can't believe New York is flooding. The flooding in New York is decreasing the real estate value, guys. All that water out front of my lawn, it show, yeah. Bro. Why be water? Just buy a home. La pricing. La pricing. La pricing. That sounds appealing. What? What meal? What? Bro, you can make it through a week on like 30. Carton of eggs, flour, rice, beef, but like the shredded beef. Ground beef, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's not, yeah, a pound of, okay, don't eat just the ground beef. That's what I'm saying. Get ground beef, get rice, get beans. You know, don't eat a pound of ground beef for dinner, Nick. Why would you eat a pound of ground beef for dinner? A third pound is different than a pound. Don't eat a, just by itself though. You're measuring wrong. I don't believe you. No, I don't believe. Okay, well you did it slowly over time though, no? What? I don't believe it. He just doesn't know the word fridge yet. He hasn't learned it. Tupperware. Tupperware. I put it the Warwick. 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 Did you just say, oh, you said currently. I heard apparently, and I was like, how is that? You're like, apparently, there's raw bacon in the fridge. I don't know what to do with it. Nah, he lives in a college dorm. Yeah. At Chipotle.